Yes, boys, what's going on? It is time for another episode of this Tottenham Hotspur career mode. And we might possibly be having the worst run we've ever had with Tottenham. And it's put us down to 4th place in the table. And now there's a slim hope that we might not even qualify for the Champions League next season. And it all comes down to this awful run of form we're in right now. And all right, we managed to beat Galatasaray and make it to the next round of the Champions League. But we're currently 2-0 down against Inter Milan. And we didn't score a single goal apart from the first match of the episode last time out. And it gets worse. Youngmin's son's out for 3 months. That basically puts Son out for the rest of this season. And we have so many big games to play. And we're going to finish that season today in this episode. There's so many games for us to get through. Who knows? We might be able to. It's only 2 goals. We've seen some crazy turnarounds in the Champions League. We might be able to somehow muster something. But I think my biggest issue that I'm going to be facing here is obviously Son and how we replace him. I mean, Bakayoko or Brennan Johnson could either play those sides. I could potentially look at playing someone like Bonnie on the wing because he's extremely quick. But there were comments saying that maybe you should now give Odebear this opportunity and maybe we give Odebear more game time. And since I couldn't find a loan for Mikey Moore, so get him in the team more. So we do have options, just none of them are at the quality of Son. And it's quite evident right now. We are just struggling like mad to score goals. Bakayoko has 10, Velez has 9 at this stage of the season. There isn't anybody out there in the team that's just taking charge of putting the ball in the back of the net. And it shows because we've only scored 39 goals this season in the league. And that doesn't seem that bad, but when you realize you have to go down to 10th, 11th, 12th to see that goal record, it really has been our defense this season that's helped us out. I've got a ton of games to get to finish this season, so let's just get straight into it. There's going to be hashtag Ask Yorkies as the episode goes on. You guys smashed it again. You left plenty of them. I love you all for doing that. We've got polls coming up. These videos are getting a little bit more regular, which is exactly what we want to see. So smash subscribe, hit the like button. We're on the road to 10k. We are very close. Let's go and play our first game of the episode. And for our first game of the episode is going to be a away trip at West Ham. They're currently 12th in the league, looking to climb the table and maybe put themselves in European contention with around 10 games left to go. We, of course, are looking to just solidify in the top 4. I don't even care if we finish 4th. All I know is that we want Champions League football again next season. I view this as a success. Knockout stages of the Champions League and top 4 again in the way we're trying to build this team, I would be more than happy. Now, we slightly rotated for this one, but first of all, let's take a look at what West Ham are packing. Now, they've got a pretty decent side, and they are very dangerous. I have no idea who that Casper guy is at Cam, though. Maybe that's a youth player. They've got Somerville. I got my eye on him. I got my eye on Kudos as well, let's be honest. The way he slapped up the Tottenham players now at the weekend. Maybe we wouldn't want him here, but this is our 11. Vicario, I've got Mies, and I've got Murillo in for this one today. It's a complete different back line. This might be risky, but I am betting absolutely everything on Champions League. There's been so many famous comebacks. I'm just putting all my eggs in that basket. Dominic Solanke back in the 11 for this one as well. Now, I did mean to swap up to 5 minutes. I've been seeing a bit more success on 5 minutes, and I've been having better games on 5 minutes. So I do feel like that's going to be something I go for in the long run, but we didn't do it for this one. That's the most frustrating thing. I just forgot to do it for this one. Gomez in the team today. Bakayoko, that's a good spot. Finds Odebear first time shot. Paul Lopez saves it, but Odebear in the 11 today. Something you guys wanted to see. Is that a really bad ball? I thought it was a good ball back into Solanke, but that was a really bad ball out there. They need to be cautious. That's not the kind of football they want to be playing. Was that a good ball in? Bakayoko. Slide it back to Dom. Oh, it wasn't a good ball back, was it? It kind of bobbled up, but Dom's first shot of the game. Things you want to be seeing happening. And we're actually attacking. Although when I was watching the video back, when I was editing it, we actually did pretty well going forward in patches. My biggest issue was, I mean, their goalkeepers are just so good. They're just so damn good on this game. Anderson cuts inside. He's still got it. He's still got it. Plays it across. Odebear! Oh, what a save from Paul Lopez. I'm coming forward now. Gotta be careful. Kudos with a shot. Vicario says it. Felt like we should have got a block on that. Bakayoko. Still got it. I think he wanted Solanke to run. Screw it. Bakayoko! What a save from Paul Lopez, man. We're into the second half. Still no goal. It's the goals we're struggling to get. I do feel like that Bakayoko could be a danger man. He's our top goal scorer this season. And I could see him just being that problem. Angel Gomez. Pull it back. Pull it back. For Bakayoko! I said he was going to be the danger man, and that he was. Julie delivers. 1-0 Tottenham. Finally, we are back in the goals, boys. And of course, it's that man Bakayoko. Top goal scorer this season. He's taken on the burden more than anybody. Anderson. Outside to Bakayoko. Bakayoko again then. Into Solanke. Good footwork from Dom. It's deflected. Oh my God, it's gone out. Kulusevski now. Can I whip a good ball in there? Oh, it weren't terrible. It was not terrible. Solanke has gone down and he's bloody stayed down. Is he injured again? God, he spent so much money on him not to be injured. That's a good ball in though. Gomez. Oh, that was poor in the end. We're going to recoup it. The pressure definitely is from us now. Hato tries to lift that one through. It's going to be handball. We'll take it. Solanke is in fact injured. I'm not going to risk Velez because I'm saving him for the next game. So we're going to bring on Donnelly in that position. I'm going to bring on Brennan Johnson as well to rest Bakayoko. But that is frustrating. We're going to get another injury. Now, we do have a really good free kick position here, though. Really want another just to kind of solidify the game. Just kind of put a stamp on the fact that we are winning it. Late West Ham free kick. I really won't want to concede here. That's Vicario's all day long. We can pump that one out to Brennan Johnson as well. Then Angel Gomez. To Kulusevski. Do I have the bodies on I need here? Kulusevski. Going to go all the way down the line. All the way down the line because you know what? We are going to be better at managing these games. No time left on the clock. One last corner. We will take it. Trying to get Murillo on it. But we're going to recoup this football here. I'm going to hold on to it. And we're going to beat West Ham. And we're finally scoring a goal. And it definitely should have been more than one goal. But the fact that we're back on track and scoring goals, that's all that matters to me. Now, of course, Solanke got injured in that game. And he's going to be out for 5 days. Okay, so he misses this Inter Milan game. But that's absolutely fine. I didn't plan on playing him for it anyway. Now, this is going to be the 11 to take on Inter Milan. Velez, Bakayoko, Johnson. I'm not a fan of having Johnson on the left. But that's where he is today. Hopefully, he cuts inside and scores 2 goals. Maddison, Modric, and Reinders. That is a strong midfield. Decent back line. Very, very decent back line. Let's see what we can do. With 2 goals down, it's just a throw of the dice. I've changed the kits up a bit as well so that I'm trying for it not to be a kit clash. But Inter's kits in this, well, fake Inter's kits in this, all are really, really similar. So it makes it difficult. But I think this one could be the best. Just, I don't know, due to the shorts being different. They were all so similar. Like, we don't have a dark kit at Tottenham, which is what oh, that was dangerous. How is that not a foul? But anyway, as I was saying, we don't have a dark kit, and they don't have a dark kit either. So it's just war of the light kits. And when you come up against another team that's got a lighter kit on, makes it super difficult. Vicario saves that. I need to get locked in. I'm stopping. I'm not talking anymore. I'm getting locked in. We're getting focused. This is a game that we are away. We're in Italy. Makes it even more difficult. And I need 2 goals as quickly as possible. But imagine you taking on Inter Milan without your best player and they just tear you apart. I cannot explain how good Inter Milan are in this game. They are so good at the football. They press you so aggressively. They're making my players look terrible. Yoko. To Maddison. Maddison outside the foot. That's the best move we've had. I proper forgot that they'd signed Alisson. I aren't beating him, am I? Header! Header! Oh, Velez puts it wide. You know what, though? So far, this is a valiant effort. And if we can end this game at least saying that we gave it our all, that's all I really care about. I mean, I'd like to win, but I will take us giving it our all. Is that Luka Modric? It is. Luka Modric, does he have the legs? He doesn't. Bissick is just so damn strong. Oh, Barella's ball's perfect. Griezmann. Oh, he pulls it wide. Thank the Lord. Tough angle, to be fair, but they've come out the traps here pretty quick this second half. Pedro inside. If you wanted anyone here, it'd be Bakayoko, but Alisson is a brick wall. I just can't get the ball beyond him. I don't know how I'm gonna. I really don't know how I'm gonna. Bakayoko again. This is such great footwork from him. Has he managed to turn his man? No, he's not. I just look at this. I cannot find space. Although he's done it now. Bakayoko's done it now. And then the worst shot you could have asked for. I don't think it's going to be our day. Well, it just wasn't our night. At the end of the day, it was a very Inter Milan performance. They defended stoically, and that man Alisson will be man of the match. He made so many saves. But it was really damage done in the first leg. All I wanted to do here was have a good performance. I didn't think we were going to beat Inter Milan. I definitely didn't think we were going to go through. So the fact that we've managed to have a good performance and we've come out of this with at least having a lot of effort in there because our best player's not even on the damn pitch. Sonny's injured right now. I'll take it. I still think we should have scored, but I'll take this one. And considering how thin we are out wide in terms of like premium talent, I do actually think that probably does us a favour in the long run in the Premier League. Well, what a way to try and bounce back then from that Inter Milan game. Then focusing on this North London derby. This is going to be difficult. It's the away one as well. And we put out a pretty tasty 11, but of course, we've had to rotate. There's some tired legs after that last game. I'm pretty sure in this as well, the Arsenal squad's changed a lot. And there you go. Victor Yorkiemann, the absolute snake, has signed for Arsenal. He signed in the last window. I mean, it makes them a lot stronger. They're second in the league right now. I would like to try and start catching back up. But Eder Militao in there. I mean, Arsenal are one of those weird freak teams. They've signed Mateus Tell, who I wanted. They've signed a few players who we wanted. 2 strikers, basically, who we wanted. They're one of the sides in this that are actually building a really good squad. Of course, they sold Martinelli, which was an interesting one to me that they'd let Martinelli go. But, yeah, he moved on. I can't even remember where he went, but they've spent their money wisely. That you can say that easily. Oh, no, don't let Saka through. Destiny, I forgot that. Wow, what a save, Vicario. Oh, that's a good ball in. That's a good header. What are we doing? What? That is the... Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. I don't even know what to really say to this. Vicario should just collect it. He gets a hand on it. Van de Ven doesn't touch it. They fall over each other. Defensive howler. Not very clever between Vicario and Van de Ven. We find ourselves a goal down. We're giving Arsenal a goal, which is definitely what you cannot afford to do. Oh, that is frustrating. But let's see if we can get back into this now. Brennan Johnson's going to try and do it straight away with the ball over to Velez. And that's a good save from Raya. Oh, that's great footwork. That was great footwork from Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez has done that before. But, I mean, when you've got Gabriel and Militao, it's going to make your life very difficult to have those bursting runs. Now, G. Stop balling behind to Velez. It wasn't a good one. Velez, can he take it well? Cuts inside. Velez still. Oh, that has to be a goal. You have to finish that. I probably should have gone to the far post. I went near post. It was probably a dumb decision, but I just thought we could slide it in beyond Raya. But that's a good sign towards the end of this half. We're kind of slowly creeping our way back into this game, which is cough on the back of the net. And I think probably the most important thing here in these Premier League games, especially when we play against the big teams, the teams that are going to be harder, just don't lose the game. And we've done that all so often, like the Liverpool match where we lost last minute. Like, let's just not lose the match. Well, the injuries are coming now. Bentancur just went down with an injury. He's going to have to come off. Let's bring on Reinders. And let's also bring on Kulusevski on the right. Bakayoko's just been really tired, like, this entire game. He has played a lot of matches recently. Like, the reliance on him has been so high. Kind of get why he needs a little bit of rest here. Oh, that should have been a better pass. Should have been a better pass. But Velez here, showing strength and then playing it. Angel Gomez! We're back in the damn game! Great play from Bakayoko. That's going to be his last act in this match. Angel Gomez with the goal. I just, in terms of goal scoring threat, I think he's my favourite cam. But I think all round, Maddison's probably my favourite cam. But he's just so good. He gives you that shadow striker. He really does. And that's a tidy finish. Oh, you have to be careful here. Oh, no. I thought I was the wrong guy. I didn't realise that I was the right-sided defender. I think it's Van de Ven. I thought I was him, but I wasn't. Oh, it's so frustrating. One of our targets has scored 2 goals that has done the damage. I mean, so frustrating. I can't, I genuinely can't, underestimate how much we are missing Son. Brennan, don't stop your run. Don't stop your run, mate. Kulusevski. That is great footwork from Kulu, and not a bad shot. There's still time on this clock. There's still time. Do you know what? We're going to make another change coming up. I am going to bring on... No, and I forgot to put him on the bench. Damn. All right, Arsenal about to get a player sent off here. Gabriel Jesus, the substitute, came on for Trossard. He's absolutely siphoned down. Kulusevski, get off the pitch. We don't have much time left. With the time we do have, we are going to go for this. Kulu. Get it back across. Velez waited. That's a great ball. Brennan Johnson. Oh, he's put it on the post. You have to think, if that's Son, that's a goal. If that's Son, that is a goal. And that's nothing against Brennan, because he's on the wrong side, by the way. He's playing on the wrong side. But at this stage of the match, that goes in. We take the point. But there is not enough time left now for us to mount another attack. And that's definitely going to be points dropped. That one's a little bit devastating. Just purely because of what we created, the chances we had. if we just have a bit more quality on the pitch, they go in the back of the net. That'll all be food for thought for us when it comes into the summer, because if we look at the two squads right now, especially considering we're missing our best player, begrudgingly, I don't want to admit it, but Arsenal's squad is definitely better. Not too bad news on the injury front, though. With Bentancur in that game, it's only going to be 5 days that he's out for. We're going to bounce straight back in the Premier League as well with a whopping 4-0 victory against Crystal Palace. Now, I should say that they're 17th in the league right now. Solanke back in the team and starting. He bags a goal, Bakayoko. Solanke with a hat-trick. So Solanke comes back in, scores a hat-trick, and in a moment in the season where we're struggling to score, maybe it's time to start giving Dom some more game time. But with 8 games now left of the season, we're not going to go any further until we do the hashtag Ask Yorkies. I'm going to start off just by saying, as per usual, thank you very much for leaving your comments. There's so many of them. Every time, every video. I'm expecting to come and sit down and record a video and you guys haven't left anything. And you just keep doing it. And you just keep blowing me away. And I appreciate it. And you keep hitting 100 likes on every video. So thank you very much for that. That's a big milestone for me as a growing content creator. Now, if you want your comment to be read out in the video, it's hashtag Ask Yorkie. And then whatever you want the comment to be. I will bear in mind we try and save the transfer suggestions for the transfer windows. And we also try and not repeat ourselves too much. So if I have already answered that this season, I probably won't answer it again. Now, the first hashtag Ask Yorkie is going to be about James Maddison. And it's hashtag Ask Yorkie. Maddison has to leave to let younger players grow and give Kulu enough game time. So I did a poll, and I have to preface this right at the start. When I do polls on the community tab, guys, get involved in the community tabs. I'm going to be using them a lot. We've got a Discord, right? But it's an old one. It's a joint one. It's not, you know, the Yorkiemann community, the Yorkie Ites or whatever we call ourselves. I don't know if you've got a good name for what we would call ourselves. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but basically I am going to create a Discord for us all to chill and chat in at some point, talk about football, and I think there'll be opportunities in there for you guys to give feedback for players and save ideas and stuff like that. But for now, we talk a lot on the community hub. That's where I'm basing it. And if I put a poll up, that doesn't mean that the poll is gospel. I am not, say everybody votes for Kulusevski to be sold, I'm still ultimately going to make that decision. I'm just trying to gauge the wider feedback from a lot of you guys, because a lot of people won't comment, but they'll happily do a poll. So they're going to continuously go up. We put one up today, and it was just whether we were going to sell Maddison or sell Kulusevski. Gun to the head, which one should we sell? And to be fair, most of you guys did vote to say it would be Maddison. But at this stage, I have no idea what we're going to do in the summer. I do kind of agree that someone has to go, and I fully trust in the fact that some people are going to have the opinion that it should be James Maddison. But yeah, we're in a real rock and a hard place with the cam position. I made my life very difficult by signing Angel Gomez. I still fully believe that was the right decision though. Next question was, if you're looking for a striker option, then you should go for Tell. Also appreciate you loving the content, but I think I mentioned it earlier. Matthias Tell is a traitorous B word, and he signed for Arsenal. So yeah, and he's not going to get the game time because they signed Yorkiemann as well, because they're greedy. That's what Arsenal are. They're greedy. But yeah, so Tell is completely off the cards, unless at some stage he moved on somewhere else and we could kind of make the decision that we would allow a player to play for Arsenal and Tottenham. It's happened before, but it's very rare. Now, I know that was a transfer suggestion, and I'm going to do another one, because why the hell not? But this will be the last one. I'm just going to call this lad Matteo, because I have no idea how to say his name. But it was a suggestion that we sign Matteo, who is out on loan at the minute at Genoa, as potentially one of our backup strikers. I'm going to scout him. Look, I don't know what's going to happen yet. We don't know what's going to happen with Solanke. I know he's just got a hat-trick, but we don't know. Our striker position is up in the air. We know Bonnie is potentially one for the future, and we've been very impressed with Velez this year. But going into next season, there's definitely going to have to be something that changes to take us to the next level, and goals has been a problem this year. We've also had a suggestion for a player number change, a nice change in Velez's number, and I'm all for it, but I need you got to leave me the number. Boys, you have to leave me the number. I'm not a numbers guy. I don't care. He's number 40 now. So if you leave the comment of what number you would like, I'm going to reply to the comment. Thank you for that. But I will reply basically saying, what number do you want me to give him? I'm going to guess it's the number 9, and we'll do that at the start of next season, because he's number 40 right now. So I get it. I've also just lied to all of you, because there's going to be another transfer one, because it's a really good suggestion, and I feel like I want to knock off all the hashtag Ask Yorkies on the last video. And it's the suggestion of Gift Auburn. Now, he's a beast. He's got high potential, and I know the deal didn't work out in real life, but, you know, should you sign him? And we nearly signed him. We literally nearly signed him. We went with Bonnie, but I am definitely not going to rule out the idea that we could potentially sign Gift Orban in the future. I think he's a brilliant player. He's athletic, and he does a lot of stuff we like. Now, next up, we have, will you be continuing Tottenham's tradition of great English strikers down the line? It's kind of been our thing. And do you know what? You named some strikers there I completely forgot. Who remembers the Defoe and Crouch partnership? I definitely don't remember Lineker playing there, but Sheringham, Greaves. So we have to say as well, Harry Kane, and then now Dominic Solanke. Who knows where that will lead? Who knows where that will lead for us? Yeah, we're going to actually start scouting them for an English striker. I've also been looking at English strikers as well. And the main player I've been looking at is Cameron Archer. Southampton went down last season. He's got pace. If I can improve his shooting ability, I feel like Cameron could be a very good player. He could be our new Defoe. I'm just putting that out there. He's 5'9" as well. He's a little man, but he could be our new Jermaine Defoe. So, yeah, I really like the idea of trying to keep that on because it's not something I'd thought about, but subconsciously I was already trying to do. Next one after that is going to be, I've been waiting to do a career mode myself and just wondering who all the players you have signed love the series and the content. Thank you very much. And now I can't fully remember who we signed in season 1. I think it was Vanderson. It wasn't many players. But this is what business we've done this year. Bakayoko, Henderson. We were only going to sign one centre-back, and then we've been pushed into Rayleigh signing 3 with the big gap of Romero leaving the team to go to Real Madrid. Reinders came in. I still think he's the biggest signing. He's been a beast. Jude Bellingham, Bonnie, Modric on a free. So this is the business that we did for this season of the Tottenham Say. Next up is Yorkie. Can you share your tactics, please? And of course I can. I don't know why you'd ever want to use this one, but this is another reason why I probably want the Discord, because we can all share our tactics in the Discord, and there's going to be people out there that are very good at making these. This is what I'm rocking with. It's what I've rocked with the most of this season. It's what I rocked with the most of last season. Some of the positions you might question, but it's worked well for me. Look where we are in the league. Look how we've done this year. I am tweaking to try and get this to work. Someone recommended this formation, and I'm trying to get a tiki-taka, kind of system to work. It's not right now. It's nowhere near the finished product, but I kind of like the way this works on paper, so hopefully we might transition to this in the long term, which would cause an even bigger problem because it doesn't use any cams, but I'm determined. Now, last but by no means least, Yorkie, would you consider playing with mods? Also, more regular videos. Great work. Honestly, the kind comments that you guys give me, man, you make me want to keep doing this. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. This is just a peek behind the curtain. I work a very intense job. I am a head chef in a country pub that has been transitioning from not doing so well to doing a lot better. It takes up a lot of time. It takes up a lot of effort. I also have a partner at home as well. So there's just very little time for me to sit down and actually do this. It's the fact that I love doing this and having the interactions with you guys and creating the content that I do it. I don't gain much financially from doing it whatsoever, but I genuinely just love creating content. So I would love for there to be more regular uploads. They haven't been as regular the last few weeks as they normally would be. We should be back to at least 2 videos a week. Try and pop in a third one. Some weeks are going to be better for more content, and some weeks are going to be less, depending on how grueling the work schedule is that week and just kind of what the hell's going on in my life. Do not worry. I'm working my ass off to make sure we try and continue these coming out. Now, playing with mods, I've got this on PlayStation. I decided on PlayStation again this year because I found the launch of PC is usually not as good as the console. But my plan as the year goes on is we will get it on PC. My PC should be fine running it, and we will use mods because I really enjoyed using mods last year, and we'll do a modded career mode much sooner. But this Spurs series and the next series I have planned after this will all be on the PlayStation. But if you've got it on PC or you're figuring out where you should get it on PC. It's definitely the best way to play the game. But that's going to be it for the hashtag Ask Yorkies, boys. Oh, I should also mention, we've now started doing memberships on the channel. I put a little bit community post out there for it, but honestly, the memberships, do it, don't do it. It's just supporting me. I try to not lock basically anything behind a paywall. There are some perks, but I feel like you're not missing out if you're not a member, and it's just an extra added way to support me. Obviously, the more money I make from doing this, the less time I can spend working, and the more time I can spend working on the channel. But I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you for all the hashtag Ask Yorkies. Now, we've got 8 games left of this season, and I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of them are winnable. There is Man City in here. There is Manchester United in here. I feel like we could win all the rest of them. So let's try and fly through all of this and see where we can finish this year. Remember, the main goal is top 4. Now, the first up was 20th, Norwich. Freshly promoted and not doing too well, and maybe trusting in Odegaard has worked out because he scores the winning goal for us. After that, it's an emphatic win against 15th place Everton. We've got Velez, Bunny with his first goal. He came in for Odegaard. So playing on the left wing, and Bakayoko with a brace. My Bakayoko season has been so good. The big wins kept on coming as well. We would defeat Bournemouth straight after that. Sarr with a goal, Velez with a goal, Johnson with a goal, and Kulusevski with a goal. Well, those 3 results then lead us nicely into this home game against Manchester United. And you bet I'm going to stick to what's working for us right now, because we are having some unbelievable performances with this starting 11 that we got out there today. Dejan Kulusevski staying in the team, Odegaard staying in the team, and Velez staying in the team. We haven't seen that much of Dominic Solanke. He went 2 games without scoring. And so Velez, he's the man. He's the man in form. And I said it. I said he would continue to get the game time. This is going to be the Manchester United lineup. They're one of those sides that are floundering right now, but let's see if they can do it against us today. It's very similar to what they had at the start of the season, apart from Alphonso Davies. Now, I have to be honest, we win this one. This is the hardest game left apart from Man City, but if we win this one, it's pretty much top 4 done in the move into the back end of the season, which is exactly what we want. It's exactly where we wanted to finish. By no means necessarily has this been the easiest season, but back-to-back Champions League qualification is very strong from us. It's very good. Improvements to the squad. We've injected even more youth to the team. I'm an excited guy about the future of this Tottenham save and about the future of what we got going on here. Kyoko. Oh, that's lovely. And then he slides it back into Velez. Velez now. The lick took forever. Velez got to score it. Does score it. That's why we're trusting him. Velez makes it 1-0. We absolutely cut apart Manchester United's defence on the first breakaway attack of this game. And I'd expect none the less. And I'd expect none the less from Velez. That man's been a goal machine this season. Him and Bakayoko forming a great partnership. It still leaves these headaches though, man. What the hell do we do with Dominic Solanke? Because as things stand right now, we've really found form here then towards the back end of the season, which we had our mid-season slip. We became a bit inconsistent. We are very young, so I get it. It's going to happen. God, Bakayoko is so strong. Like, just look at that play from him. It's just superb. But we did have our slip, didn't we? I knew we were going to have one. I think I said it. I think I called it. We always had a slip. I said we got some inconsistencies coming because of the age of the squad. But yeah, man, I feel like we had a really good back end of the season here if we can continue this run of form going. And there's just some real standout players now for us. Bakayoko. Oh, that was a bit poor. That was a nice idea, though. Kulusevski into Bakayoko. Wants that over to Reinders. He gets it. Reinders! What a save, Anana. Oh, he's keeping Manchester United in this right now. Picks that one up. Pedro Porro. Inside to Velez. What can he do? Tidy footwork. Still tidy footwork from Velez with the shot. That would have been so nice. With one of these corners in. Try and get Velez with his head on it. They do have a lot of height, to be fair to them. Wow, Luka Modric just won a header. Velez in there to Reinders. Still good footwork from him. It's out to Odegaard. Odegaard can turn and not be brought down. That's a great tackle from Davis. Odegaard. Oh, delict. That was a goal-saving interception. Mount with a shot. It's an early warning sign into the second half. It's only 1-0. We feel like we're playing like a side that are 2 or 3 up. Go on, Bakayoko. Oh, that's lovely. Can he get the pace? Does he have the pace? He does. Bakayoko. Strength. Pace. Back in Velez. Well saved, Danana. Velez. Bakayoko. Odegaard. That should finish this game off. Absolutely superb work from the boys. What a team goal that is. And Odegaard continues to score. But now he's going to the right-hand side. I'm freshening up the legs. Bakayoko's had a rough day today in terms of being up against Alphonso Davies, who is obviously quicker than him. So he's been running like a madman. He's done a great job there. Gets the assist just before coming off. Huge win at home then for Tottenham against Manchester United. We get the job done, man. We did it pretty professionally. I think we absolutely dominated that game. Caesar's now actually up to second in the league. We're 7 points behind Manchester City. We're actually fighting for the title right now, boys. But we're actually fighting for the ability to finish above Arsenal. That basically knocks Manchester United out of this race. That is it. Newcastle, Manchester United will have to settle, in my opinion, now for 5th or 6th. And for the Europa League, we will be playing Champions League football again next season. Next up in the league after Manchester United, that is Burnley. And another victory. 2-1 this time. Odegaard again with another goal. I'm not changing the team, boys. We're putting the same lineup out every time because we are on fire right now. The only change was that I think Maddison came in for Kulusevski. I've been rotating them literally game by game. Maddison gets a game, Gomez gets a game, Kulusevski gets a game. That's kind of how we've been playing it. We couldn't keep this unbelievable run of form going forever though, could we? There will be no league title for Tottenham. We got to lose to Fulham. That's frustrating. Velez again though with another goal. Oh, Manchester City drew as well to Brentford, who we played next. So there would have been a slim opportunity. I think I'm probably going to quick sim that Brentford game, and we're going to play the final game of the season against Manchester City for sure, because why the hell not? Second to last game of the season then, up against Brentford. Can we turn it around and get a win? Of course we can. Luka Modric with a rare goal. Velez and Van der Ven as well with a rare goal in a game we ultimately dominated. And that's going to see us in 3rd place and above Arsenal. We're going to play this Man City game, which will be the final game of this season. But wow, man, I cannot believe it. It would now take a miracle for us to leapfrog Liverpool, but this turnaround in this episode has been fantastic. We do have some awesome news heading into the Man City game now. Heung-min Son is back. He's not going to play this game, guys. He's going to get no game time in this one, but it's just good to know that he's going to be back. He's going to be fully fit, ready for the start of next season. We might have to wrap him up in a bit in cotton wool, though. I could not afford for him to be having those injuries. Luckily for us, Odegaard's come in and stepped up. Brennan Johnson's actually not had a great year, but Bakayoko's been a beast. And for this final game of the season, then, this is how we are going to line up. This is the team, really, apart from swapping a few players around, like Sarr coming into the team and then swapping around the cams and rotating them, that have performed so well this season, especially the front three in Odegaard, Velez, and Bakayoko. Let's go into this game at home against Manchester City, and it's a freebie, right? They've won the title. They might take it easy on us. I'm intrigued to see if they actually had taken it easy on us, and by the looks of this first front three, like, no, they haven't. They're playing a Chervy, though, which is, I don't know, it's weird. But in reality, they haven't. I imagine they've played this 11 a lot this season. Their bench isn't even that good. I keep saying this, but they are going to be Premier League champions. Savio, man, what a beast. Jack Grealish there on the bench as well. I feel like he'd be a good player for Tottenham. We need another player on that left-hand side. I don't know. Jack Grealish could be one of them. I mean, they're going to make a huge loss because I think he was 100 million. But yeah, it's not as strong as Man City squad. Who cares, though? We're in this to win it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is probably, arguably, the best passing move I've seen. We go a goal down. This is why they're champions. They want to lift the trophy in style. They want to be crowned champions in style. And they're putting on that kind of performance. Like the football they just played, Foden, Doku, and that's why they're champions, right? Exactly. Their midfield, like having Rodri in there, might have something to do with it. But you have a front three like they do. That's why they're champion. I hate Haaland, and I hate Manchester City's ability to just pass the ball, and Doku's ability to just breeze past you. Like, it's disgusting, right? It's unfair. Oh, Doji's giving it away to Haaland, and luckily for me, it's gone wide. Well, this first 10 minutes feels nothing like the first 10 minutes we had against Manchester United. None of our players are close together. None of them on the same wavelength. And it's just going bad. Everything that could go wrong in a match has started going that way at the start of this Man City game. What about in behind? I think that's actually worked out really well. Destiny, Doji, tight angle. I thought I'd go for it. Like, why not at that stage? Although this might work out pretty well. Get that one in there. And over. Bakayoko can't get there. That's great strength from Alaba. We're going to receive the football again. God, let's just keep going at them. Let's just keep going at them. Odegaard in. Oh, how the hell is Luka Modric overhit a pass? It's what he's good at. Oh, is that going to be room for Odegaard? It might be. Oh, he's lifted it. But, I mean, it's Maddison. Oh, it lands to Bakayoko. He took too long to control it. That's a good ball over. I feel it. It's a good ball over. Good take, Velez. It's going to be a hard angle. Who cares? Velez doesn't. It's bloody 1-1. Let's go Tottenham Hotspur. This is exactly why Dominic Solanke is out of the squad at the minute. I want us to keep going for this, and I don't think Modric's the right player for this. So we are going to bring on Sarr. It's a little bit more energy in that midfield. Help us deal with the likes of Haaland and Doku. And oh my Jeremy Doku. What a save. Man City just turned it on. They were 1-0 up. They were playing with us a bit. Toying with us. It's like where their dinner. Now all of a sudden, they are like, nah, let's go for it. Oh, that's lovely. Back it. Yoko needed to get that ball through. Alaba read it perfectly. Man. Reinders. Oh, that's lovely. Bakayoko. Can he do? Slide it in, Baka. Slide it in over. This was so damn close. Now, I know we could potentially win this game, but it's time to give all these other players some game time. Bonnie's coming on. Solanke's coming on. A whole host of subs are being made. I don't care if we win this one or not. I want to win it. I want to see how these other players do and give them the opportunity as well. Oh, that's a good ball over, is it? Dominic Solanke took it well. So Solanke's blocked by Variol. Can we do now? Let's keep playing this across. Get it to Bonnie. Oh, what a save. Going to end 1-1 then. I'm happy with it. And I think we were the better side in the end. No, do you know what? We weren't the better side. Let's be honest. I'm bigging ourselves up too much. It was even. That was a very, very even game against Manchester City. It's just showing when we're in form and we've got players playing well, just how damn good we can be. And I'm already starting to think about converting Bonnie to the left wing. He's more of a goal-scoring threat, but because of how athletic he is, he's just great down that side. Imagine we went into next year knowing that we had Bonnie who could play on the left wing if needed, a bit like they had Richarlison, right? He could play left wing and up top. We have Bonnie who can play both. Just covers more position. No, are you kidding me? Because we drew Arsenal leapfrog us on damn goal difference. It's 4 goals. Are you? Oh, that is bitterly disappointing. But what isn't disappointing is the fact that we finish in 4th place this season and 4th place comfortably. It wasn't comfortable last year. I am over the moon with that. If we can perform better again in the Champions League next year, we're building here, boys. This squad is improving. This team is improving, and we are starting to do better. But as we always have to do at the end of every season, we got to go through the squad. And I'm going to do it a bit differently. I used to go top. No, I'm not. Why do I change stuff if it isn't broken? Top goal scorer this season by a goal, taking over at the very end of the season, might I add, was Velez. And I mentioned it. I said it. This guy, like, he's come out of nowhere. You guys, this is why you guys are so damn important. Like, Yorkie, give him a chance. Use him. Give him an opportunity. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really give him a good rub of the green. Solanke gets injured. Velez, here you go. He's been absolutely outstanding. And I think we can all agree Velez will be our starting striker for next season. That's where my head is right now. Bakayoko, inspired signing. 84 overall now at this stage. 14 goals, 9 assists. Player of the season, Bakayoko. In my opinion, yeah. Without a doubt, Bakayoko was the player of the season. Solanke, there's questions. There's big question marks. Only 7 goals this year. Injured for a huge chunk of the season, but wasn't exactly a great goal scorer up until that. In fact, I think he had 4 goals, and then he scored a hat-trick in 1 game. So it's kind of just showing you, like, what kind of output you're getting from him game by game. Son, love him. That's not going to change. Maddison, we got a huge thing to do at Cams. But let's see if he got top assists. So yeah, Bakayoko got top assists. He nearly got top assists and top goal. Now, if we look at the team quickly by position, nothing needed at goalkeeper. Absolutely happy. Teely's leaving. Austin will be leaving as well. Tang will go out on loan. Destiny, Doji, and Hato. I couldn't really be happier, to be honest with you. Hato's grown quite a bit this season, and at 20, he's going to be a star. And Udoji, 23. I mean, left back, it couldn't be better. And we have Dorgu out there, but he hasn't really improved on loan, which is a shame. Howard Bellis, I favoured more than anyone, but we've got Hilgers in there. We've got Dragerson coming back. I'm going to be honest, I think Dragerson's time is done at the club. Van der Ven, we've got so many centre-backs at this stage. Murillo there as well. So I think we're fine at centre-back, right-back as well, same position. I was actually happy with Pedro Porro this year. And I mean, I love Vanderson. So that isn't going to change anything. Yang Min didn't actually go up that much on loan. It's just, is the loan thing, as the loan glitch, because it was so bad before, has it just reversed? More, I couldn't get a loan, which is a shame, but he's still only 18. Odebear will be given more opportunities next season. I was really impressed with him when he came into the team at the end of the season. 40-year-old Luka Modric hasn't said out about retiring, so I guess that's where we stand. I don't see the centre of midfield changing. Apart from potentially Archie Gray coming back and having time, I am maybe at this stage looking to move on Rodrigo Bentancur. I'll wait and see what you guys say, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe that could be the move we do. And then we'd have Gray, Sarr, Reinders, and Modric as our central midfielders next season, because Joe Bellingham is going to go out on loan, and Bergvall will probably have another loan as well. They're both 75. Let's try and get them a bit higher. Same with Carey. He'll go out on loan as well. Harrington will go out on loan. And then it comes to the cam. And I don't know what we bloody do, because I enjoyed Kulusevski towards the end of the season. 29 appearances for him, 27 for Angel Gomez, 38 for James Maddison. Maddison with 7 and 7. That's a good return there. That's a very good return there. But the other two still perform well. Gomez was there if you needed a goal. Kulusevski was there if you needed an assist. So that's going to be our biggest headache. Donnelly will go out on loan, and they'll all go out on loan. Clayton didn't improve that much, but we'll get him another loan. Plenty of loans will be happening. The loan farm will be in full effect. But then we have probably the biggest issue in the club right now, and that is depth at winger. So Brennan Johnson, love him. Great. He gets injured, comes back, performs terribly. And he hasn't really recovered from that. And we have to start thinking as a club, as a team, and as a unit, what the hell we do now, because 30 appearances for him, and a lot of them important ones, a lot of them starts 2 and 2. It's not good enough. When you liken him to Bakayoko, I know who I'm picking. I know who I'm picking. You liken him to Son, I know who I'm picking. So, yeah, Brennan Johnson has to have a good year this next year. He really does. He has to take it up a notch, because I think in this window coming up, we're going to have to sign a winger. And I think we're probably going to have to try and sign an elite winger or an established winger, someone on that level. The young approach is always good, but I also think we're going to have to sign someone who's a bit more of a premium talent. That's kind of what we did with Bakayoko, and look at the year he had. So I think we'll be hunting for that kind of winger next season. I'm still super tempted to move Bonnie out wide as well. 2 goals. He's the future. I've said it. And then I think the big headache up top is Velez is going to be the starter. Do we move on Dominic Solanke? Do we keep him? I really don't know what to do, if I'm honest with you, with the cams and the strikers. I can't wait for your guys' feedback. And I can't wait to sit down and record the mammoth episode, which will be the start of season number 3. I cannot wait for it, boys. Another crack at the Champions League. Another crack at making this team great. I'm thrilled with the way that this season has gone. I'm thrilled with the way that you guys have been supporting it. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Make sure to leave all suggestions, all feedback for that mammoth summer window coming up, where we will start building the squad. I think we put a lot of great blocks in place, but we're going to add to it now. And I think add to it with some elite players. I think that's what we need to do to take the next level, because we are back to back in the Champions League, and that kind of gives us a little bit more to go off. But thank you very much for watching this one. Boys, you know what to do. If you didn't already, smash that like button. It really helps us. Hit subscribe. So close to 10K. I'll see you for season number 3.